Comparison is the thief of joy, Theodore Roosevelt once said. But maybe sometimes you should compare yourself to statistics, facts, or even people. Not to bring yourself down, but to give yourself hope and to motivate yourself. Either it's by the fact that you are behind or the fact that you are ahead. Use it to fuel yourself to do even better. In this video, we will be looking at what the median net worth by different ages are, excluding the top 1%. We exclude the top 1% to make the list more realistic, since the richest people would be driving the average way up. Maybe you aren't doing as bad as you might think. Let's dive into it. First of all, it's important to know how net worth is calculated. Some mistakenly think that net worth is determined by your annual income, but that's not right. Simply put, net worth is what you own minus what you owe. To calculate your net worth, find out what all of your belongings and assets are worth and add them together. For example, your house is $400,000, your car is $25,000, bank account and investments are $60,000, and other things like equipment, watches, and jewelry add up to $10,000. This would make your net worth $495,000. Try calculating your net worth before the video begins. Now, let's dive into the statistics of each age group. At age 18 to 24, the median net worth is $8,200. Which is honestly quite impressive. Though, if you add the fact that you at this age probably don't have any loans or liabilities, it actually makes sense. You'll hopefully have some money saved up, an okay first car, and maybe a few investments or jewelry. These do add up quite a lot, and you should not be surprised if your current net worth at this age is the median of $8,200 or maybe even above, if you're a hard worker or a clever saver. This next one is a little surprising, because at age 25 to 29, the median net worth is actually lower than the median net worth at age 18 to 24. The average at 25 to 29 is just $7,500. How could this be correct? Well, it's most likely because at this age you've either graduated from college or started a family, meaning you'll either have student loans or a house loan and a lot more expenses. This leaves you with less money for yourself and less money to grow your net worth. Luckily, it will get better, so don't worry about it too much. At age 30 to 40, the median net worth bounces straight up to about $35,000 to $55,000. This is because you've, hopefully, paid off your student loans and maybe even quite a bit of your house and other liabilities. If you started investing early, this is also the age where you'll start to see big results in your investing portfolio thanks to the snowball effect, otherwise known as time in the market. At this age, a career has usually been established and incomes will have increased, though expenses will still be quite high because you're likely to be growing a family at age 30 to 40. Let's not forget that just because a house is a liability in the beginning of your homeownership, it doesn't mean that it will be a liability forever. At this point, you've likely owned the house for about 10 to 15 years, which means house prices will most definitely have risen quite a lot. This will really start to show at the next age group, because at the age of 40 to 50, the median net worth is $125,000 to $170,000. While this age doesn't necessarily provide that many life changes from the previous age group, some families will begin to see their kids moving out. This will likely help a bit in the family budget, but it could also leave you feeling like you now deserve to own some luxuries, which could set you back quite substantially. Some will feel like they now can afford to buy that car they've always wanted, or even buy a nicer house or a bigger boat. But for those who are more clever than that, they will begin to see even greater growth in their investing portfolios, in addition to their houses appreciating in value and their loans decreasing. Try avoiding a midlife crisis at this point, and you'll be set for the rest of your life. Age 50 to 65 sees a small jump. The median net worth grows to $190,000 to $230,000. This is where the housing situation might change completely or not at all. Some families decide to downsize their home because their kids have moved out, and so they won't need a big house anymore, which will lead to an easier life financially. But some feel too much sentimental value towards their home, so much so that they will refuse to sell it, even when they struggle to keep it to modern standards and avoid damages. This is where their wealth will start to plateau and even decrease if they can't upkeep their house. Unfortunately, there are other factors that will completely plateau people's wealth in the next age group. The median net worth is anything between $230,000 to $270,000 at age 65 and upwards. This is usually the retirement age. Net worth is no longer going to grow like it did before. Income either decreases dramatically or completely. Healthcare needs are on the rise, and some will draw their investments to live comfortably for the rest of their lives. It's a sad reality that many people will refuse to realize their entire lives. Working regular jobs and taking up loans to buy wants and not needs is a trap way too many fall into. And they absolutely will destroy your financial life. So, how could you live a comfortable and financially free life? Try to set up a few passive income streams. It could be anything from investing in dividend stocks or funds, rental properties, stakeable cryptos, or other creative ideas. Find what suits best for you. A good way to measure your financial health is to know your annual passive income and your annual expenses. Growing your income is much more important than obsessing over the value of your assets and belongings. The best 4 tips I've ever heard to live a financially free life is to pay down debts as quickly and efficiently as possible, invest in appreciating assets, find ways to decrease expenses, and grow more income streams as mentioned above. Before we end the video, be patient. Know that it takes time and effort to build wealth, but following these steps will make building wealth inevitable. Be patient, work hard, work smart, and know that you have time.